Welcome to the video session on AIDS and its prevention. AIDS was first discovered in the year 1981. Since then, it is a pandemic affecting the whole population around the world. Since the last 25 years, it is a cause of death of around 25 million people around the world. AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. As the name suggests, it is the deficiency of human immune system which a person has acquired during his lifetime. It is caused due to a virus called as HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. It belongs to a group of virus called retrovirus. It has an envelope which encloses the RNA genome and the enzyme reverse transcriptase. Transmission of HIV virus is by the following ways: sexual contact with an infected person, transfusion of infected blood, using infected needles, and from an infected mother to a child through her placenta. Apart from a child born to an infected mother, drug abusers are at more risk as they share needles very often to take drugs intravenously. People who have multiple sex partners and patients who have repeated blood transfusions are at high risk to AIDS. From all the above methods of transmissions, it is very clear that AIDS spreads only through body fluids. So it is very important that AIDS patients should not be isolated from their family and society for their physical and psychological well-being. The incubation period of AIDS, that is, the timeline between infection of HIV and appearance of AIDS symptoms, it ranges from months to many years. Once the HIV virus it enters the body, it targets the macrophages, where the RNA genome of the virus with the help of enzyme reverse transcriptase, it produces viral DNA. The viral DNA, it takes over the host cell by entering into the nucleus of the host cell and incorporates into the host cell DNA and directs the infected cells to produce viral particles. The macrophages produces an army of viruses acting as if it is an HIV factory. It produces a large number of HIV. The HIV, it also enters helper T lymphocytes and produces progeny virus which are released into the blood, which go and attack other T lymphocytes, helper T lymphocytes in the body of infected person. The process continues till the number of helper T lymphocytes gradually decreases in the body, resulting in the decrease of production of antibodies. The person suffers from weight loss, diarrhea, and bouts of fever. They become so deficient in immunity due to loss of helper T lymphocytes that they are vulnerable to infections like mycobacterium, virus, fungi, and toxoplasm. If the HIV virus had not attacked that person, these infections would have been fought naturally by the immune system. ELISA test is used to diagnose AIDS. Treatment by using antiviral drugs does not give permanent cure. They only prolong the life of the patient but cannot prevent death, which is inevitable. Since AIDS has no cure, prevention is the key to keep it at bay. It is very important to ensure safe blood from blood banks, use of only disposable needles and syringes. Efforts are to be made to control drug abuses. Sex education should be imparted to masses so that people can engage in safe sex. Condoms should be freely distributed and regular checkups should be done to susceptible populations. The World Health Organization has taken several initiatives to check the spread of AIDS. In India, NGO and organizations like NACO, National AIDS Control Organization, they work to create awareness to prevent the spread of AIDS due to ignorance. These organizations they encourage that HIV infection should not be hidden or it may spread further. Awareness is also needed so that society does not shun the AIDS patients. Together with medical fraternity and treatment, society plays an inevitable role in the mental well being of an AIDS patient. Though AIDS is caused due to deficiency in immunity, ignorance, and unsafe lifestyle practices, AIDS patients need only our help and sympathy rather than our disapproval.